This joint is about freedom of speech, religion, and education. Enjoy!
Good morning and thank you for tuning in to Stacia SDA TV News. And we are live at the governor's guest house, where the people of Stacia are requesting an audience with the newly selected council member, Mr. Schmidt. The question is, what difference will he make to the island in child's rights, education, religion, and speech?
Man of the soil,
we support you.
Stay tuned as we meet with the new council member, Mr. Schmidt.
Good morning, how may I help you?
good morning. The people of Stacia are here to celebrate and support our newly elected council member, Mr. Raywa Schmidt. They would like to have an audience with him for answers to a problem on St. Eustatius and the Caribbean at large.
Oh, he's currently in a meeting. He will not be able to answer your questions right now.
Can you consult with the secretary and ask when will be the appropriate time?
As the audience stood waiting, the guard at the guest house went inside to inform the secretary. Even though Mr. Smith was in a very important meeting with delegates from Holland and England, she knocked on his door. Mr. Smith opened and was informed of the reporter and audience outside. At the same time, he shook hands with the delegates as they were about to leave. Very excited, he went to meet with the young people of Stacia.
Good morning. How may I help you today?
We are so honored that you could have made this time possible on such short notice.
Well, as a newly elected member of the council, you would think that my schedule is very full, but you elected me, so I am here to serve you.
The people have a few questions they would like to ask you.
Please, go on.
Why did you decide to go up for council of St. Eustatius?
Well, as a citizen of Stacia, I want to relate and to represent the people of Stacia. And I want everyone to know that there is someone that has their best interests at heart. And secondly, changes need to be made and rights need to be reinforced so that our people and our children feel safe and comfortable on our rock.
So why do you think that children need rights as small as they are?
In democracy, we believe that children are never too small or too young to have rights. For example, as a baby, you had the rights to food, care, and love. And for the older children, they have the rights to education, religion, and to express themselves.
Can you please elaborate more your ideas and plans for this movement?
First, I want to talk about freedom of education. I believe that education is the key to a better country and island, and in extension, the world. Education will end poverty and low down crime rates. And if children are educated and educated well, they will not only impact here, but the world at large, because they will travel to further their education. Next, I want to talk about freedom of religion. Especially in this pandemic that we are faced with, can you believe not knowing God? And I'm not only talking about one religion, I'm talking about all of the religions. Just knowing that there is a higher power that we can connect with is essential for a child's growth. And finally, I want to talk about freedom of speech. I believe that that children have very interesting conversations and have ideas that may change the world and ideas that adults might not even think of. And if we just give them the chance to explain and tell us those ideas, it will we will be astounded. And as they become more confident in not only their ideas but in themselves, they will go on to be one of the greatest people in history.
So, Mr. Smith, would you say you're focusing on freedom of rights while in office?
Certainly, because I believe that the rights of a child are important and very, very essential. And a child's rights is exactly what we are fighting for.
You heard it, people of Stacia. The new council, Mr. Rayuel Schmidt.
Thank you for giving us this time to speak with you.
Stay tuned for updates at 7 p.m. this evening.